A whisper of wind rustles the golden California grass. Shoes are left behind. Two supermodel sisters step out in the warm evening light, the soles of their feet touching the earth, bare and fearless. Their sage green gowns flow. Their laughter echoes under gnarled olive branches. In that simple moment, the world clicks its shutter. The focus becomes not just the gowns, the hair, the polished faces, rather the act of standing grounded, together, in borrowed vintage, in sibling love, and in the power of a reunion. This is the moment, Alana Hadid's wedding. And the world is watching because behind that barefoot bridesmaid photo lies a story of creative rebellion, heritage, healing, and the quiet storm of belonging. In the sun-drenched sprawl of Los Angeles, on a property tucked within the folds of a family legacy, Alana Hadid stands poised. The older sister in the well-known Hadid family, yet in many ways the overlooked voice, the quiet fire. Born to the visionary real estate mogul Mohammed Hadid and his first wife Mary Butler, Alana came into the world with a dual heritage, Palestinian and Irish. Her family's heart carried the weight of exile and legacy. She was raised amid siblings who would go on to dominate fashion runways, Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, and Anwar Hadid. Yet Alana carved her own lane. She studied, she designed, she became a storyteller. She founded, as creative director, the film production house Watermelon Pictures, whose mission, to elevate Palestinian voices in cinema, to shift the narrative from stereotype to soulful reality. Today, at her own wedding, the threads of identity, art, activism, and affection weave into one. The trend-setting moment, the barefoot sisters in sage green, the vintage Vivienne Westwood gown, the garden dinner underneath twilight, is more than a photo op. It is a statement. It is the culmination of a journey. It is Alana's story. Alana walks down the aisle at her father's Los Angeles residence, October 18, 2025. She wears a vintage off-the-shoulder Vivienne Westwood gown, sourced from Tab Vintage, its sleeves sweeping, its history palpable. Her bouquet of California wildflowers carries her grandmother's ring, an heirloom tucked into petals. Her mother's amethyst earrings sparkle. Her custom gold band by Sophia Kamen glints in the afternoon light. In this moment, Alana is not playing a role. She is unveiling all she has held dear: heritage, self-possession, love. Gigi and Bella Hadid, along with their full sister Marielle, stand beside Alana. The two supermodels are dressed in coordinating sage green dresses. They each chose their own style per Alana's request. And both go barefoot, their white pedicures and grounded bare feet contrasting the expectation of extravagance. The reaction is immediate. The images ripple online. They become shorthand for a new kind of bridal aesthetic where luxury meets authenticity. 3. The Palestinian-American touches. From the moment earlier in the day to the after-party lights, Alana's wedding is threaded with her roots. The aisle song is the Palestinian track Ya Tal Thri'in. Olive green keffiyehs appear in gift bags. Palestinian-American drink brands like Mocafe Espresso and Drink Palestina Cola serve guests. These details might escape casual glance, but for Alana, they mean everything. The invitation arrived like a whisper among the family and their closest friends. October 18, 2025, at the private Los Angeles residence of Mohammed Hadid, in honor of Ross Williams' parents' wedding anniversary. On a lush fall afternoon, the family gathered, not for spectacle, but for meaning. Alana and Ross had met in a modern-day way, via a dating app. On that early morning coffee date in Topanga, California, at 8 a.m., they sat in a cafe in the woods, as she later recalled, basically by ourselves. and we talked for like 2 hours. It was kind of over after that, I knew right away. That's my husband. 3 years later, amid a surprise proposal on a black sand beach near Big Sur, Ross asked Alana to marry him. She was wearing sweatpants. He had given her a trillion-cut amethyst ring that belonged to his mother. The vintage ring spoke of history, of care. She understood the language of heirlooms. When it came to planning, Alana did not want to follow the conventional script. She chose her father's house, not a rented estate, to plant new memories. She wanted autumn in LA, that golden light, that sense of grounded calm. Fashion choices were deliberate. Alana's gown was vintage. She tried on the Vivienne Westwood piece and said she immediately knew it was mine. She paired it with meaningful accessories, her mother's amethyst earrings, layered necklaces by Dorsey, her grandmother's ring woven into her bouquet. She changed for the reception into a white dress by Sandra Mansour, another nod to shifting roles, of bride into host, partner into celebrant. The wedding party, Sister Marielle as maid of honor, Brother Anwar as the male of honor, and the moment that everyone keeps returning to, Gigi and Bella, barefoot. They chose their looks themselves. Gigi's high-neck maxi with draped cape, Bella's plunging halter gown with thigh-high slit. Both accessories, gold jewelry gifted by Alana, both topped off with white pedicures and no shoes. The internet paused. Why barefoot? The choice speaks volumes. The ceremony was outdoors, on grass. It was intimate. It was about presence, not polish. It was about roots, not runway. Alana allowed the bridesmaids to express themselves, her mark of trust, of sisterhood. When Gigi wiped away a tear, the cameras caught raw emotion. The ceremony music fused worlds. The bridesmaids walk accompanied by Ya Tal Thri'in, a Palestinian song, and Alana's entrance to Thank You by Led Zeppelin, blending heritage and personal taste. Terraces and tables set with moss and hydrangeas created a woodland-themed dinner. The menu offered Persian salad, grilled branzino, hanger steak, eggplant parmigiana, a dual chocolate and lemon meringue cake. The party ended at 11:30 p.m., but for those who stayed, a poolside gathering carried the night on. Social media lighted up with images, sisters, flowing dresses, bare feet, wildflowers. But beneath the visual came stories. One about an older sister, 42 years old, who waited for this moment and made it match her truth. In an age where every wedding is broadcast, Alana's felt both public and deeply personal. I'm 42 and waited a long time to get married, she said. And through it all, her identity, Palestinian-Irish, creative director, sister of supermodels, herself rising above expectations. In her interview, she said, "We are not helpless. We are not needy. We are being put in a place of need and helplessness, and we deserve to be prosperous and proud." The wedding thus became far more than a union of two people. It became a statement about family, about heritage, about the reclaiming of stories. The smallest details, olive green keffiyehs in gift bags, Palestinian-American-owned drinks, the barefoot steps. These weren't props, they were promises. To self, to roots, to love. On that October day, when Gigi and Bella stepped barefoot into the frame, something shifted. The industry-churned image of a Hadid wedding reimagined. The world saw sisters, stripped of spectacle, grounded in love. If you were captivated by this moment, by Alana's story, the Barefoot Sisters, the weaving of heritage and heart, then join us. Hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. Stay with us as we follow Alana Hadid's next chapter. In film, in fashion, in family, and in the many courageous moments still to come. Because when someone chooses authenticity over perfection, the ripple becomes movement. And you'll want to see where it goes next.